early in my career. I think it was back in 1996, maybe 1997. We did this series of print ads because people read magazines back then. And these print ads, they were really just like single cell, single panel comics, kind of in the genre of The Far Side. Yeah, it sounds a little bit grandiose, but I mean, that was the simplicity to them. A little dry humor. And they really, these ads, these comics, they really connected with our target audience. And it's not because they were particularly hysterical, because I would say they were probably just moderately funny in reality. But they really connected because they proved that we got them, that we understood them. An outsider wouldn't have gotten these jokes. And that's because these jokes were related to fetal bovine serum. And if you don't know what fetal bovine serum is, that makes you like most of the world. And what fetal bovine serum is a substance that cell culture scientists use to grow cells in. That's all you need to know for this. And in these ads, they didn't need to be the funniest thing ever. They just needed to prove that we understood what was important to them, and that what's important to them is important to us. What they're passionate about, we're passionate about. You know, that gets us to this whole idea of shared passion. Now, I'm not the first person to use this term. A lot of smart people have used this term before. And I don't say that just to lump me together with other smart people and implying that I too am smart. I'm just saying there are people who have used it before. They are smart. You can decide if I am or not. I just really want to acknowledge that this term already exists. I didn't come up with it. But this idea of shared passion, I don't even always use the term. Sometimes I use the word the great Commonator or something else. But what I do when I try to create this is define this is I make a list of all the things that the target audience is passionate about, and something else that the organization I'm working with that brand, all the people there, what they're passionate about. And then you look to try to see where they have something in common. Now having something in common is really only powerful if it's not common with everybody else. So this shared passion has to really be a unique passion that other people don't share, and therefore people won't get the inside joke. And whenever I think of that concept of an inside joke that only certain people get, I think of the TV show Mystery Science Theater 3000. If you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube. It's hysterical. But I was listening to this interview with one of the writers of the show, and he said his ultimate goal was to write the joke that only one person got, but that one person thought it was the funniest joke they ever heard. And that can only happen if you have some shared, common, unique interest, piece of knowledge, or in this case, passion. Now, you don't have to do it with humor. It's a good way to do it. It's what we did with those fetal bovine serum comics, and it's the whole concept of the Mystery Science Theater. But it doesn't have to be done with humor. It can be done with what your philanthropic efforts are, which benefits you choose to emphasize or add, or what features or services you offer that just prove that you get your target audience. And you might not even be a particularly profitable service, but it just proves that you get them, that you understand them, that you're passionate about the same things that they're passionate about. And when you do that, you prove that you get them, and maybe that you are them, you're the same as them, you're like them. You create this connection. And if you create that connection, that's what makes them like you. And when they like you, that's when they start to trust you. And that's how you better satisfy their needs. And that's how you better meet their passion. And that's why they decide to do business with you. Figure out what that shared passion is, that unique shared passion, and then put it out there and use it to shape your product, to shape your marketing, and to shape the relationship that you make with your existing and potential audience members. Thanks.